104. Bless the Lord, O my soul. You are very great. You are clothed with honor and majesty, wrapped in light as with a garment. You set your beams of yours on chambers on waters. You make the clouds your chariot, and you ride the wings of the wind. You make the winds your messengers, fire and flame your ministers. You set the earth on its foundations, so it shall never be shaken. You cover it with deep as with a garment. The waters stood above the mountains. At your rebuke they flee. At the sound of your thunder, they take flight. They rose up the mountains, ran down the valleys, to the place that you appointed for them. You set a boundary that may not pass, so that they may not again cover the earth. You make the springs gush forth from the valleys. They flow between the hills, giving drink to every wild animal. The wild asses quench their thirst. By the streams, the birds of the air have their habitations. They sing among the branches. From your lofty abode, you water the mountains. The earth is satisfied with the fruit of your work. You cause the grass to grow for the cattle, the plants for the people's use. You bring forth food from the earth, wine to gladden the human heart, oil to make the face shine, the bread to strengthen the human heart. Trees of the Lord are watered abundantly, the cedars of Lebanon that he planted. In them the birds build their nests, the stork has its home in the fir trees. High in the mountains are the wild goats, the rocks are refuge for the conies. You have made the moon to mark the seasons. The sun knows it's time for setting. You make darkness, and it is night when all the animals of the forest come creeping out. The young lions roar for their prey, seeking for their food from God. When the sun rises, they withdraw and lie down in their dens. People go out to their work and to their labor until the evening. O Lord, how manifold are your works. In wisdom you have made them all. The earth is full of your creatures. You know, as I sat at work earlier, thinking about the sorrow and the pain in the world right now, and this strife and things are tough, and I sat looking around, and I'm realizing amongst even sorrow and pain and tragedy, just look around. We have beauty and peace all around us. You just need to stop and look and listen. It's tranquil. And also, you can learn a few things. Look around in all the peaceful areas, like here at the cemetery, for example. Let me introduce you to someone. This is Calvin Terry. Who's Calvin Terry, you might ask? Well, Calvin Terry was born in Connecticut in February 3rd of 1817, and he passed away in December of 1900 here in Massachusetts. You know who he was? Calvin Terry was the first pastor of Pilgrim Congregational Church. He served our congregation from 1852 until 1857. And then later he resumed living in Weymouth and later became the superintendent of Weymouth Public School System. So you learn something new every day, huh? Come on down the cemetery. Take a look around. It's peaceful here. It's gorgeous. Hear the birds singing. Hear the occasional ice cream truck in the background, which you might be able to hear. And take a look at everything. Calvin's not the only one buried here. In future episodes, I'll highlight other pastors. I do believe at least the first 5 pastors of Pilgrim Congregational Church are here. Today we're starting with Calvin. So come on, Dick, take a look around. And in the meantime, enjoy your week. Enjoy the lovely weather. Stay safe, everyone.